Hello and welcome to the online course. I am going to give you a quick walkthrough of the Canvas course setup where you will find course requirements as well as course resources. When you first log into Canvas and log into our course, you will land on this home page. The home page will have a summary of the 3 most recent announcements. To see the full announcements, either click on the announcements from the home page or go to announcements and you will see a history of all course announcements. Additionally, on the home page, you will find all of the modules. All course requirements are located within the modules. You can access them from your home page. You can also access the exact same modules over here under the course navigation menu, modules. First thing you're going to want to do is go to the welcome module. You will find this welcome page. Following the welcome page, details about how you can get a hold of me, my business phone number, my physical office, my office hours. I do hold office hours virtually. If these times do not work for you, please let me know and we can arrange a more convenient time. At the bottom of the announcement is detail about my professional background, if you'd like to read that at your convenience. One of the most important things you're going to do here right away is create your Connect account. Connect is the name of the publisher's website through which all of our course assignments are completed. You are going to have to create an account. There's 2 ways to create an account. Either you click on McGraw-Hill over here on the left, or you go into the course modules and click on any of the assignments that are based in Connect. Each chapter has 2 assignments, the Smart Book and the homework. When you click on either a Connect assignment or this McGraw-Hill link, it will prompt you to create your account. If you have an existing Connect account, you can try logging in with it to see if it is still active. If you do not have a Connect account, going through the registration process, you will be required to enter a registration code. You can purchase that code through the ACC bookstore, or you can purchase it directly online during the registration process. So as you're creating your account, you'll be given an option to pay right there. I do encourage you to go ahead and pay directly in the registration process. You might find a more favorable price. If you are waiting on any type of financial aid, or if you're waiting on resources to be available to pay for Connect, you don't need to wait to create your account. If you create your account within the first week of class, you can create it using a temporary 2-week courtesy access period, which means you can create your account, start working on course assignments for 2 weeks without paying anything or entering any type of registration code. At the end of those 2 weeks, you'll be required to pay or enter a registration code that's purchased through the bookstore in order to continue. You won't lose anything you've done in your account during that courtesy access period. You will just lose access to it. You need to pay to continue. There are details down here in an introductory registration video to help you. It's repetitive of what I just told you. All right, I'm going to go back out so you can get a big picture of where we are. We have walked through these first 3 items in the welcome module. This last item is a short online learning essentials course that you are welcome to take if you desire, if you are not familiar with taking courses in the online environment. The next module provides additional details and information and resources about the Scottsdale Community College overall campus. You're welcome to go through those at your convenience. Following that module, I have a module set up for tutoring and field of interest. We offer tutoring, no charge to you. It is all included within your course fees and tuition. We have tutors available. You can look here for the hours, as well as additional details about getting in touch with the tutors. Following that page, you will find details, a link to self-enroll in a Canvas course specifically for students in business, entrepreneurship, and management. Within this course, we will provide information about internships as they become available, scholarships, if we come up with career opportunities, or any type of transfer information. Okay, this is a great one-stop shop if you want to stay up with professional opportunities. Okay, I'm going to back out again so you can get a big picture of where we are. We walked through the welcome module. I told you about the first steps module. I told you about tutoring and field of interest. Following that module, I have a module with a couple orientation videos. The first is an orientation video to get you familiar with McGraw-Hill Connect's website. Following that is an orientation video for completing course exams. Our course exam, or all of our course exams, will be proctored using the proctoring tool available right within McGraw-Hill's Connect. So here's an orientation video to help you once you get close to taking your first exam. Okay, following the Connect orientation video module is a module that has all of the chapter PowerPoint files. No requirement to access these. I have uploaded them here for your convenience if you would like to review the publisher's PowerPoints as you are preparing for each chapter's material. Finally, the content of the course, all available within each chapter's modules. Every chapter that we cover has its own module, and within each of these modules you're going to find consistent things. The first thing you're going to find in this very first module is the syllabus quiz. In order to complete this quiz, you want to first review the syllabus, which is located over here. Okay, there is a PDF document I encourage you to read through for the course policies. Below the physical document, which you can download if you prefer, is a upcoming calendar with due dates week by week. Okay, so the course syllabus is a great place to go for the policies of the course. To see when things are due, I encourage you to make use of the syllabus calendar. Additionally, you will also find on your home page a to-do list of the most current upcoming requirements. Okay, going back into these modules, what you're going to find is some of the modules look like they're unavailable. When I click on them, they won't open. That's because you have to complete all items in order. So start each module by clicking on that first item, and then proceed through by clicking Next in the lower right corner. Okay, the first item within each module is a checklist and learning objectives of what we are going to be accomplishing in the course. Following that are mini lecture videos. These videos are short mini lectures where I have broken down each chapter's content into mini lectures. So if you prefer to see concepts explained instead of reading the chapter, this is a great place to go. Following the, I skipped past that. Following the course checklist is your first chapter assignment, which you will find a link here. Each chapter has a SmartBook assignment showing you what a SmartBook assignment looks like. In chapter 1, this is almost like a flashcard system. It has you answering questions related about this topic, okay, from this chapter. You will see that you have a certain number of concepts you need to complete. If you are answering questions correctly, the assignment will continue. If you're answering questions incorrectly, periodically the assignment will stop you and it will tell you to go read the chapter. If you ever want to read the chapter, you can always click on the reading link from the question and it will help you, or it will guide you to the chapter in the text covering this topic. Okay. I do encourage you not to guess at these questions. If you're guessing, you're going to get them wrong, and it's going to take you longer to do the assignment. The SmartBook assignments go quickly if you answer questions correctly. Okay. Following the first chapter assignment, you will find an example problems video as well as the document. I have created videos working with and applying concepts from the chapter. You will find the example problems that I walk through very similar to each chapter's homework assignment. Okay. So you can see me explain it, watch me work through the problems, and you can follow along with the document if you would like to. Following the example problems is the chapter homework assignment. There will be a link available for you to click on, and it will take you to the chapter homework. You will see that there are unlimited attempts. You can complete your homework assignment as many times as you like until you feel comfortable with the content and are ready to move on. You'll notice that there is a check my work function, so as you are answering questions before you submit, you can click on that check my work, and it will tell you what you have correct and what you have incorrect. So before you submit, you can always check your answers. Over here is a link to the ebook. You can print, if you would like to print the assignments, and references to the concept being addressed in this problem. Okay, you're welcome to navigate through the requirements in each homework chapter, okay, or you can just click through using the arrow forward. So really quick, let me go back now and give you a big picture view of what we just did. We just walked through the Chapter 1 module, which has a checklist and learning objectives, mini lecture videos, followed by the first chapter assignment, the adaptive flashcard system, example problems video and document, and then the chapter assignment homework. Okay, every module you can see has the exact same items. Some modules will have a discussion requirement. Other modules you will find the exam. Okay, again, the reason these items are grayed out is because I have not opened this module, so I have to start with the very first item and then proceed through the module by clicking on Next. If you want to see what has or has not been recorded for your grades, you can go to your grade menu. As you are completing assignments in Connect, you will find the points automatically populating here within your Canvas grades. Okay, that is a walkthrough of the course, the Canvas setup. I hope this is helpful. Please do not hesitate to reach out with questions if I can be of assistance.